these are what we have been kind of anticipating all this while. Because if you look at the Nigerian system, it's so obvious that this system, this template is not actually solving the totality of our problem. It has its own level of actually, that you have measures, good or good reports. Because if Nigeria is as big as this, and the crime rate is actually, still at the level it is, it means that you cannot just write off the system that actually brought us this far. But you can always plan for a better system that will actually take us very, very far. So I'm actually, want to use this medium to appreciate the federal government, especially the set man, Mr.
The new,
President,
the,
for because definitely it is his body language that will allow Jizu to do whatsoever I want to do. That's why we have to start to appreciate him for even allowing this to actually fly. And Jizu that is new on that, I know he want to also shake his body to tell his boss that he's actually capable of doing this assignment. And I'm just begging the entire federal system and the entire, nation that they should allow this to actually fly. Because it's another thing for Digital to actually come out with this template, the framework, and the likes within 4 weeks. It's another thing entirely for the governors, the southerners, the northerners, the westerners to also buy into it. And that's why, because it's a democratic nature system that we are practicing, so to say. So which means all hands must be on board. Everybody have to buy into it before it can actually fly. And even this morning, as I was even driving in, people have been calling and saying, it's not going to be a good development and the like. Some are even rejecting it. So that's why I'm calling for people, please, don't just condemn something that has not been tested. I know that Nigeria is a complex and it's a plurality society whereby people with different ideology, people with different ethnics, people with religiosity and the likes. But it's important that let us try something that is new. In fact, some people even said this morning that it will be hijacked. Don't just, crush or condemn an idea that has not been trusted. You don't actually have a clue of what might also come out of it for good. Because this insecurity is actually killing the nation at large, and we cannot actually continue to go this route or keep waiting for an external bodies to come and fight our battle for us. Don't forget that they too have their own battles, like what the United States is actually going through now with Iran. They have their own things too, but you have to lift it first, even before you can now rely on the external factor. So it's a very good one for Mr. President and for Dizu, and he should please, speed it up. I don't expect that the committee will start for 4 weeks again when we have these challenges in our hands. They all know what they want to do. Give them just a week. Let them pack things together and let us keep moving. So, and I want to believe with that development, I am convinced that it will actually work, especially if the governors, the state handlers of this policing are actually monitored to the teeth and conditions for their operations will be spelled out. I think it's better than having just one federal policing the entire nation as big as this country. So I believe it will work. Let us actually allow it.
do you believe, since this execution has the backing of the president, do you believe it won't be terminated by any other force, since the president himself is interested in this force?
That's why I've said it earlier. Because of our complexity, our politicking, the way we play politics here, people might want to also, and people will actually want to kick against it, not because they want it to die, but because they actually want to tell the public that they are not in support of the Mr. President's ideology. It's normal. Even if you are not a president, even let's come to individual. If you want to get something done, there are some forces that will be telling you it should not work, it will not work. Some forces, even you alone as a young man or as a family man, you might have anything to push and your children are telling you that that is not going to fly. So it's normal. So people will also want to stand against it. But the main thing is that the Mr. President have the will power to actually make it, come to stay, no matter how people gang against it. So if he decided want to do it, and with what he has on board now, he have about 30 governors to his tent. He have the House of Assembly. He have people joining him now. So he have more people on board to support him to make it come to pass.